Hello, and welcome back to another Llorwyn Eclipsed Premier Draft. Creekwood Safe Right is very good, but I think the pick has got to be Sombrain Walker here. Giant Warrior, so it doesn't go along with an Elf synergy or Kithkin specifically, but there's so many creatures with power 2 or less. You don't mind throwing this card in, even if he's a Giant Warrior. We hope that Spiral into Solitude, Timid Shield Bearer, or Kithkin Wheel, assuming that Creekwood Safe Right is not here. I think Solomon Walker is going to have us invested into white. Unfortunately, if we do see elves there open, then we just have to drop it. You can't really splash double white. That being said, the next best card in this pack is either Assert Perfection or Cinder Strike. Cinder Strike, I think, is the strongest on its own. There is an Eclipsed Elf here. I think we're going to have to ignore that. We're going to take Cinder Strike. What is this? Duran. I think Blight Rot will be the pickup here. We need removal. This is instant speed. Kills most stuff. And I don't think we've played a black-white deck yet. Ooh, Pummel for Hire is just good, though. Do we want that over Flock Imposter? Or not four. 3 players past this Pummel. Let's just take the strongest card for maybe the first 5 picks or so, and then see what happens. Assert Perfection is here as the strongest card. And I was going to say, now we start leaning into a color pair, but Sky Swimmer is the strongest card. And that wouldn't see us playing any of this green or red. I guess Bloodline Bidding can be fun if we get synergistic enough. In black-white, are we actually going to have a bunch of creatures of the same type, though? Let's take the strongest card. What is an Eclipsed Elf doing here? We'll take an Assert Perfection. And I assume send a strong elf signal to the drafters on our left. What do we think of Thought Weft Charge? I think it's one of the better combat tricks. Surly Farrier is probably better. Sacred Crossroads Watcher. Maybe we're right back into green-white Kithkin. Only have 2 Kithkin right now, but if you're green-white, you'll end up with a healthy amount of them. Do we care about Stalactite? Dagger? I will take Unbury, I guess, because neither of these are getting played. Maybe Rooftop Percher is valid enough with its exile effect if you're playing against elves. We're not goblins, that's for sure. So Oof. Oofy. Creature Oofy. We don't need to play Slumbering Walker. It is a very strong card. We do want to play it. But I think we can take the Cavalry and be happy with it, even if we're not in green-white. Personify is maybe the strongest card here. Yeah, let's take Personify. See what happens. There's another Pelmore for hire. Keep out. Or just one of these green cards wheeling would be fine. The Brisbane Outrider is good. Bristlebane, not Brisbane. It's a city in Australia, right? This is a good way to push through damage, and it is a Kithkin, which is looking like the most likely thing to happen here. Do we like Crossroads Watcher more than a Timid Shield Bearer? I think we might. We're gonna need more 2-drops than 3-drops, though. Alright, let's take a Shield Bearer. I want to try this out in a black-white deck, where you actually have, like, remove blight counter payoffs. The only remove blight counter payoffs we have is Slumbering Walker. Maybe that's a good enough reason to run it. Or would we want to run the Sun Dappled Celebrant because we have a bunch of old Kithkin? Sprigs, this could be a Kithkin. I don't love it. I think it's better than the reflexes. And we get another one. It's looking dry right now for the Kithkin, unfortunately. We're going to need a lot more action. I mean, I don't love this, but it is a playable 3-drop. Let's take a Kithkin. Fill that. Okay, some removal. Kind of. Interaction, at least. This is a Kithkin I don't love, but we'll take it. Hopefully we don't have to play the dagger. Life gain. Celestial Reunion's not playable. It's either Spiral into Solitude or we take the Reaping Willow even though we're green-white. This would be hard to cast. This is for elves, not for Kithkin. Let's take Spiral. We need removal. And hope that maybe the feisty Spikeling Wheels. Ooh, Ajani. I would love the Aspirant, but Ajani's here. We have to take that. And then maybe we'll get a Timid Shield Bearer out of this pack.
Danger surrounds us. Stay close.
Nomad. Over a Feastling. The Chompling Changeling. I don't think cuts it in this set. There's Grub's Command, that's great. But not for us. And do we already have an Everstrike's Gift? We just take a Cavalry here. It's not a Kithkin. We could take a Feastling. This counts as a Kithkin because it's a Changeling. Pitiless Fist, I think, is going to make the deck. We have some stuff that's alright at fighting, like the Pummel for Hire. It sounds like they go together, the Pummel for Hire, using Pitiless Fist. We do have one. We're not playing the Dawn Blessed Pennant. Ooh, Fell Knight is great. Let's take Fell Knight. It's at least good in the deck. And Sky Swimmer is something to do with all our early bodies. Maybe we can take it. Play it over a Wonderbrine Preacher. We are lacking early 2-drops though. So even though this is not a Kithkin, let's take it. The life gain could be relevant. And we do get the Timid Shield Bearer. And I'm glad we took the Shield Bearer instead of the other Crossroads Watcher, because in the end we only have 4 2-drops. Okay. I don't know if we're really convoking that well. So we might actually like the enchantment combat trick better than appeal to Erdo. We might end up playing neither, if I'm being honest. Removal. Combat trick, removal. I played whenever, I don't know. Two, three, four, 6. So we're low on early drops. The dagger's like not good enough though. It's a 2-mana play but doesn't really have a 2-mana body. It doesn't trade with anything. And what are we equipping? We're not equipping flyers. So I think we run it like that. 9-8 seems correct. Let's take a screenshot and get in there. Very much a, well, is it a keepable height? I mean, we've got a 1-drop. And then can maybe blow something up. Okay, let's blow that up. That thing is a problem. You could flash in the 1-2 flyer. It's fine. It's Thirst for Identity. That also is fine. I feel like this is a bad card. So I don't understand why it's uncommon, really. It's better to play... Yeah, Fell Knight now. Just be mana efficient. Here, what's he doing? 4 mana pass? Seems suspicious, especially in Merfolk, where you want to be developing creatures out into the board so that you can cast cards with Convoke. You can bring the Rejuray back to the battlefield after you attack. So let's tap it down, question mark? Attack for 5, question mark? That all seems good. Alright, fine. He's gonna kill our Foul Knight. Might as well exile his Meander's Guide so that he can't use it to convoke out cards. Alright, Bristlebane Outrider could be a problem for him since he's Merfolk. A lot of Merfolk have 2 power. What do we think of Crossroads Watcher plus Nomad? Because it can attack. Nah, let's just get the Outrider out there. Can attack with Trample. It's pretty good. Mr. Disruptor of Currents. Okay, so if he's gonna be bouncing stuff, maybe it is better to play multiple creatures out. Let's attack first. You don't get a 4/4 out, but if he's got interaction, which, yeah, it looks like he has, we at least spread the love. Ow, so we're racing. Let's get in there for our like 5th damage with Gold Meadow Nomad. And I like the Bristlebane Outrider here. It's just going to be a problem if he's got more and more tempo. And we die before he actually connects. That being said, we're going to gain 4 life here. We're going to gain 4 life here. So racing is not necessarily bad for us. Ajani +1, and then he would need to attack with 2 creatures to kill it.
I am here to bring you hope. Your size belies your bravery.
Gotta presume he has something, so we're not just gonna let everything through. Now putting up a block, okay.
Stand by my side, friend.
Here we put him to 1, unless he's got something. And I like the Pummler for hire. Cool. That game was won by Ajani. And our opponent not get enough creatures out to convoke early. We also are lacking early game. I would like a few more early drops. It might be okay. Best of 1, we have the land smoother. I feel like it's easier to curve out. And we can count our 1 drop, so really it's not too bad. We have 6 2 mana or less plays that affect the board, like our creatures we can drop, like the Cold Meadow, Nomad, and these Timid Shield Bears. Damn, Mindful first here. That might have to die before it protects too much. I guess it's only protection against the sun color, so this is only protection from red. And it looks like he's red-blue, so the effect might not be relevant. Let's drop the down guard here. A lot of removal in hand. We have 5 total removal spells and 3 of them are already here. And we're gonna have a hard time using them because they're power and power based, essentially. They're limited to our power +1 or power +2. Let's drop the Fuselian here. Okay, it's pummeling time. And we still have to chill. His creatures are still too large. Squawk Roaster, okay. Well, when it fights, it doesn't have double strike. He still has mana open, so we'll just continue developing. I can't think of many ways to get Vivid out at instant speed. What does this do, 6 man? Copy Merfolk, but he's not playing Merfolk. Did not expect to see this, honestly. It doesn't count towards Vivid because it's not a permanent. Target tap creature, draw a card. For 1 mana, I don't think there's anything. Oh, I think we've fallen victim to Tam before in that exact same way. Do you get +2 before or after you fight? I need to look that up. Does Pitiless Fist pump before or after fight effect? Before the fight damage is dealt. Okay. $35 life, 40 life. It's a nice clip. I mean, we still need to win on board. Oh, it would have been nice to have that giant still around, that pummeler. That was brutal. You can remember, Tam, give a creature all colors. We were just saying, I don't think there's anything instant speed that we can think of, and it was on field. So that's rough. Let's continue to chill here. He doesn't have discard colors. We might as well play this land out. Alright, he's hellbent at least. And we can attack through with the Brisbane Outrider. If we blow up his Sizzling Changeling, then we can attack in with both creatures. I don't think we do that though. I think we attack with just that Rider. Or offer to trade. If he plays something off this Changeling or just the next draw that needs to be removed, we still have the assert Perfection. Like that Stratosaur. No. It means you can blow it up with something else like Tweeze. Giant Fall. Okay, Surleaf Barrier is not going to do anything. Not yet. Alright, what do we hope to draw? I guess either Slumbering Walker, another Pummeler for hire. The Timid Shield Bearer could be okay if we get up to double pump mana. Sky Swimmer is also alright. I mean, we don't need to have anything besides the Preacher. 44 life. We continue to chill. Catharsis, okay. Yikes. So he gets to make 1/1s. He'll get haste and be 2/2s. I mean, we're not gonna die, but that's 3 bodies. More for hire. Okay. It's not bad. One more life gain. We go back up to the 40s. And here with the ward, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess he can give it hexproof by tapping Tam. Let's not fall for the same trick where he just taps Tam. Giant Fell Knight. This is not a Kithkin. All colors. So he could block with a 3/4 and a 1/1. And that's potentially okay. So we should have played the Fell Knight. We've done 1 extra damage. Actually, no, it wouldn't matter. He would have blocked the same. Okay, there we go.
You will not hurt my wards. Side by side we fight.
All colors, not hexproof from all colors. It's not like unblockable. Let's just chill out. What is our ult? Look at top X cards. This is your life total. Oh, at 40. Put any number of non-life bombers from 3, then shuffle. Okay, so look at our entire deck. Put any CMC 3 or less cards in there. Or damage to target tapped creature. That's not going to be enough. I think we take 3.
Restrain yourself.
Okay, let's try out the Everstrike's gift. We can put this on the Fell Knight. Alright, fine. We'll personify. White 2 are merfolk. So 4 power, Sky Swimmer, Blast, Tam. Well, I guess we don't need to do this. We can do this. And then he's dead. Cool. Cool. We did like Everstrike Skiff there. But we really won that game once again off Ajani. And the misplay helped us a little bit. He had tapped out Tam, so we were free to use our removal. Next match will be against Sepharsalpus. What a name. No 2-drops, no 1-drops. We do gain life off the Pummler. We can maybe gain life again off that. Personify. And unfortunately, we do drop a 2. We do draw a 2-drop. And now we have a nice little 2-3-5 curve. Next turn, we can play cross. We can play a Gold Meadow Shadow, Gold Meadow Nomad, and still hold up Keep Out / Personify. Our opponent's Esfarsalpus also has Kithkin colors. Oh, that's a nice card. I would love a copy of Thought Weft Lieutenant. Good for him. That's going to count for Kithkin. We get pumped, so that thing's going to be tapped. And we are going to put up with Keep Out. Or... for 3. Five, 5, then it takes 2 damage. It attacks a 3/3. What if we don't care about the down guard? Is this too many eggs in one basket though? Let's do this. Get to attack with both. Blow that up and save our Pitiless Fist for maybe something even larger. Another down guard. Well, I think it's Ajani time, right? Is it? Or do we need to fight first? I think we need to fight first. This becomes a 3/4. The life gain we're getting off the Wanderbrine Breacher is pretty relevant as we race, and I'm content to trade the Gold Meadow Nomad. Yikes. Wow. It's a big boy. Seven, but we hit him for like at least 5 and 2 lifelinks, so that's kind of the same thing. I kind of want to pull up the Thought Weft Lieutenant. Just play this as a 3-mana removal spell. I don't think there's any flash for green-white. Only 2 mana. So let's gain some life. We could personify and Gold Meadow Nomad. Nah, I mean this trade is fine, right? He can make a 1/1, this 3/3, 3-power first strike. I think we actually hold up Personify. So we could have done more damage. But we didn't know how he was going to block. If he decides to pump just the Spikeling and Thought Weft Lieutenants attacking in as a 2/2, we can potentially get him here. If he has instant speed, blow up our Watcher, then we are in trouble. Maybe this is a bad idea. Maybe we just let him attack and only personify if he plays that last card out from hand. / spends his mana to make a 1/1. I guess that's the idea. He would only have 1 green mana left. There's only a +2/+2. Is that? Yep. Okay, so he's scared. He don't have it. He ain't got that thing. And at this point, if he gets us, that's fine. We've got 2 Pummors in hand and a Ajani. Okay, life gain nice. Making 4/3 Trampler, also nice. He can make Thought Weft Lieutenant into a 3/3 here at instant speed with the Festival. I will gladly take that trade and put him to 3. All creatures can attack nicely. He does not keep first strike on his turn. So, let's attack out. Yes, he can replace 1/1s each turn without spending a card, but it's going to be 5 mana. So I'm happy to clear the board here. Now he's got to take care of these 2 big boys. They're 4/4s. They've got Ward. I think he's in a world of hurt. I think Safarsalpus is in for a bad time. Shield Bear is not going to be able to do it. No offense to Shield Bear. Double jump. And here I think is actually better to play the Bristlebane Outrider. I don't know of any board wipes green-white in this set. This can't be blocked by power 2 or less, and offers lethal even without playing another creature. So there we go, we win, and we don't even need to play Ajani. This will be good redemption because the last two Kithkin decks we played that were green-white went 0-3. I guess actually 0-2 because it's fast trap. 0-2 and either 0-3 or 1-3. It did not go well. Earl Grey Tea Hot, the Bargular, will be our next opponent. This is keepable. Not great, but keepable. Okay. Start with the planes. Got our cards out of order a little bit here. All right, let's start with an attack of just the shield bearer. We do have Personify held up. Doubt we use it. So now we drop the Farrier and Nomad. Crib swap. This exiles, so we can't get it back. He basically just downgraded a 2/2 to a 1/1, which is not horrible. Wow, I'm surprised he didn't blow up our token. I'm tempted to personify as Recluse and attack for 2. I don't know why. Just feeling extra aggro. It's probably better to just put this gift on this stinky old shapeshifter. And then bring it back by blighting the Gold Meadow Nomad if he kills it. We have yet to see our Walker in any of these games, but it does bring back power 2 or less cards from our graveyard. 5 mana pass is highly suspicious. I don't know what he could have besides the rare. That is a 3/3 and bounces stuff. If he does have that, we do have Personify. Okay, well, Flash Flyer, that's not a 1/2, is going to be a problem. Because we can't Personify our little token. He gets to just eat it. But we got this for free. He gave it to us with Crib Swap, so it's not the worst thing in the world. I like blighting. So we bring this back to hand. We replay. Okay, yikes. That thing is scary. If he was playing this on curve, it'd be even scarier. let's play the Pummeler for hire after we Everstrike's gift this thing. Is he actually going to remove our token? Okay. Can't tap our creature down because it has ward that you can't afford. And we need to keep ourselves cognizant of the fact that if he has blue mana and one colorless, he can counter any non-creature spell. We will draw a card, but he will counter it. With Glenelendra, and he'll become larger. If we can just make it to next turn, Pummeler for hire is something we can protect with Personify. But it looks like we do not. 6 command just taps it though, right? Doesn't kill it? Alright, not too bad. We are taking a lot of damage. Ooh, and he gets to copy this, which pumps this. And that pumps that. I guess it's not too bad because these two are not merfolk. While he is tapped out, let's spiral into solitude this thing. I think we must for life total purposes. And we can actually blight the Pummeler for hire and then bring it in as a surprise blocker if we want to get real spicy with it. Do that while he's tapped out. Otherwise, he's hitting us for 8 damage. I think that's 10 damage. No, 8 damage because I can't attack. I think that's fine. Alright, now let's go for it. He's only going to have 2 cards. He'd have to pay for ward with whatever he was doing. And we don't need to do this. We could wait for him to maybe interact with our Pummeler for hire. I think that's the best play. I don't think we 2-for-1 ourselves. Okay, now he can't have anything, right? There's nothing for 3 mana. This makes it into a 4-4. 3-5. Do we need to make this into a 4-4? Now, let's just see what we draw. Okay, well, we have no bounce, right? So in case he has a walker of his own, let's blow up the token. We should have done this on the flyer. No, because we have ward. We have ward. Maybe he just has Convoke to draw a spell? No, run away together. Yikes. us the damage, actually. What do we think about using Personify now? Everstrike gifting. Personify now. No, I think we chill. We can continue to chill. The only thing is he can make Gravel Gill Scoundrel unblockable. He can pay the ward now. Ooh, but we can get him with Personify. He's gonna be tapped out. He's not gonna make Gravel Gill Scoundrel unblockable. Hooray. We go to 11, we eat this Gravel Gill Scoundrel, and we are happy. Alright. Let's see what he's got. A double chump. Not double chump, a double block probably. Tempted to attack with the 1/1, but that doesn't really do anything. It would take him to 2, and then we still gotta hit him twice with this thing. This is gonna have 3 power. Flash is a 3/3. Oh, let's kill the 3 power creature. So we can threaten lethal with the Outrider next turn. Good game, good mannered opponent, Mr. Earl Grey Hot. And this is doing much better than the last Kithkin deck. The last Kithkin deck we played, we may have tried to run like 8 or 9/5/7 lands. Basically like 2 Evolving Wilds was our only fixing to run 3 red cards. And we had plenty of cards to play that were green-white. We did not need to do that. Kithkin synergies are pretty important if you're trying to push through damage with, for example, the Gallant Foul Knight. That's the 4 mana 3/4 that gives your Kithkin first strike and +1. This is an all-white hand that is keepable. Bristlebane Outrider is the only card we can't play if we hit any land of any color. Okay. No Gold Meadow Nomad, but 2-drop will be acceptable. I'm scared of elves. Elves seem pretty powerful. We do hit a forest, so now our whole hand is unlocked. I can't be giving him lifelink, so I have to trade, even though he wants elves in the graveyard. That's why this card is not bad. Midnight Telling, oh, he's going heavy. Tristan, uh-oh. Tristan likely has to go. What does he do? He's a 3 mana 3/4 with Death Touch. That's already good. You can transform him, 4 mana, Each opponent loses 2 life. That might be okay. We have some life gain as long as he's not getting crazy value for more can't. And casting it, I think that's really what we should be scared about. So this becomes a 4-power first striker. We probably should have played the Bristlebane Outrider first. For more damage, this would have been 5-power first strike. This would have been 6-power first strike. That was the wrong sequencing of cards. Both versions of Tristan are 3/4 death touches. Shimmer Creep? Whoa. He's attacking with Tristan. That's wild. Alright, let's play the Outrider. I wonder if he didn't transform last turn just so that he would have more Vivid. I guess he also needed that mana to play Shimmer Creep. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3 elves in the graveyard already. We're just gonna let this through. There's the Death Touch trick. That makes a 2/2 elf when it dies. We don't want to see this thing come back. Let's drop a Surly Farrier. Oh no, we did this wrong. We should have spiraled into Solitude. Put the Blight counter on Dawnguard to get rid of it. And then attacked out. Okay, well, get to kind of accomplish the same thing. We're still trading here all the same. So 4 elves. 1, 2, 3, 4. The graveyard. Slumbering Walker can bring back just Timid Shield Bearer right now. I mean, we're still going to play it. I will be able to attack with the Bristlebane Outrider here. And still block with it. We've kind of got a free chump with the Shield Bearer as well, because Slumbering Walker will bring it back at our next end step. If he has Death Touch and we triple block the Shimmer Creep, that's brutal. I think we let the Shimmer Creep go through and we double block the Wildvine more. With these two. No, that's 6, so we want these two. Five and then 7 toughness. And if he has Death Touch, then he just kills Foul Knight. And that's the trick I guess I'm putting him on. No trick? He could die on the crackback if he has nothing in hand. Ooh, okay. Um, if we attack out here, box 3, we do 3, 5, 7. We pump and he's dead. So we could afford to do this and give something vigilance. And now if he kills this, we get it back with Slumbering Walker. Okay, wow. What a game. That was tricky. I don't know what he had in hand. But basically we invested the most with the Everstrike's gift and the 1/1 in vigilance into the creature that if he kills, we bring it back as a blocker. I really was expecting the Death Touch trick there, the way he's playing. This is definitely keepable. Play our little stinkers. Convoke out Sky Swimmer. I love the Timid Shield Bearer art. Look how cute this guy is. Look how itsy bitsy he is. Yikes. Okay, well, that's a problem. Last time we played against this, we got absolutely rocked in a black-white counter deck. I think it was red-black-white, actually. Exile target card from a graveyard. During your turn, you may cast creature spells. So there. Blight 2. You may exile. We're removing 3 counters. And he has to still pay the cost. Okay. So. I'm tempted to blow up the Dissident. I don't think we do just yet. I think we want to convoke out Sky Swimmer. When we played against the Dissident last, he had some way of boosting its toughness. And there was something that he wanted to put blight counters on, like a Tree Folk that would draw cards. So he would blight, bring a card back from the graveyard, and Tree Folk, draw a card, have a big body that we couldn't attack through. This thing's a problem. We do have a good amount of life gain in this deck. Okay, okay. We will, I think, play the Shield Bearer. Then we can convoke out Sky Swimmer. And he may blight 1 to surveil at our end step. Yep. So there's no way to remove blight counters yet. Two, 2. What if we make this into a 2/3? What does he have? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's okay. That's also okay. I want to pump for more damage, but he's got open mana, so let's let him flinch first. And now I think we keep out. Blow up his distant because we have an overwhelming board presence. He's just got 1/1/1 left. There's that blighted blackthorn, so that becomes a problem. Oh, well, I was thinking actually the white one with lifelink is even more of a problem. You can blight and then remove the blight counters for value. Slumbering Walker is a great pickup. Let's just do maximum damage in the air this turn. Get back our Timid Shield Bearer. Okay, that's it for Black Canary. He's seen enough. And we're into Platinum. All right, one more win, and we will have gone from like an 0-3 or 1-3 with our Kithkin deck. I'm actually going to look it up. Our last deck was also Kithkin, green-white. We tried to play red unsuccessfully, and it went 1-3. Probably taking a long time to pair. It's going to add us against some Giga Chad gold player with an absolutely busted deck. Boom. This is got no 2-drop that we can play. The Dawn Guard keep out might be all right. Opponent Mulligan. Let's Mulligan. This is better. We need another Plains. So we'll send back the Forest. No! He takes our Ajani. I mean, it's possible we're not playing that for a while. Anyways. Moonlit Lamenter. Okay, well, might as well attack here. Now it's too big to blow up with Keep Out. We do get a land. And that's going to stop us in our tracks. Bristlebane Outrider can attack through it though. Even if we don't get pumped, we won't have the ability to block it. What does this do? This is the first time I've seen this equipment played, so it must not be good. 2 mana, gives +0/+1. It assigns all combat damage equal to its toughness rather than power. So it's like a 6/6, but it still can't block the Bristlebane Outrider because of its effect. I guess we just chill then. We at least get to keep the body. We do have a sky swimmer. Use Convoke on, oh no, like 2, and then you can remove that to draw cards. But the good news is we can fight it now. Does this deal damage with its toughness when we fight? I hope not. I think that effect doesn't apply. Yep, cool. You're correct about that. Might as well gain the life. That's going to make it attack as a 7/7. I see this is basically made for tree folk. Black-white. Oh, and he brings back Mr. Moonlight Lamenter. That's good for him. It's bad for us. We need basically our Everstrike or Flyer to punch through. What else do we got? We do also have a Spiral into Solitude, the enchantment removal. But Moonlight Lamenter is also going to block and gum up all our ground creatures. Oh my gosh, he's drawing so many cards. I don't think we win this. Unless we get Everstrike and he just doesn't have removal in a color pair that is pretty heavy in removal. He could have discard in his hand, so I don't think we play out this Plains. Do we try and blow up the Moonlit Lamenter? He could have another Blight Rot. I kind of feel like we need to stop that thing. And this has Ward too, so should be safe in doing this. I know we can't attack, so we're just gonna have to chill. Emptiness, uh-oh. Yep, goodbye down guard. And the Lamenter's back, which is not a huge surprise. It's gonna be a slow and painful death, I feel. It's not impossible. Like, if these are all lands, or he doesn't have anything to stop a flyer and we play a flyer, we can also get the flyer back with the Slumbering Walker. We can also make flyers with the Everstrike, so Everstrike's good. Alright, we get to personify and gain some life here. Go up into the 30s. I think we do need that to come up the board. He's not attacking because of the Pummeler for hire. So I don't think we saved this personify for our flyer. Because once again, we can bring our flyer back with Sleepwalker. Okay, just yuck, yuck, yuck. And Bristlebane Outrider is not something that we use Personify on either because his Blackthorn and Chaos Spewer can block it. Now Emptiness as well. He's got another. Okay. Drawing more cards. He has 16 left in deck. This will be a while before he attacks himself. At some point, I think he's going to figure out that he can attack. And us using Keep Out would not be the worst thing for him. Like if he sent his Chaos Spewer here. Or Emptiness, that's going to be a problem. He's not even Kithkin. The game has just gone on so long that he's going to have nice attacks here. Okay, that's an 11-11. Unless he chooses to blight that body. Yeah, he's going to blight the Moonlit Lamenter. That's not a huge shock. Power 2 or less, no. Another land is not what I was hoping to see. We can attack with the Wanderbrine Preacher here. Reaping Willow is also going to be a problem. The lifelink is going to make him feel more secure in attacking. Oh no. Does he want to blight it? He removed blight counters from here now. So I assume he wants to pay the 2 mana. Oh no, he can blight the Lamenter, that's right. He doesn't need to blight Spewer. Wanderbrine is in the graveyard now for Sleepwalker. If we draw it. We do not draw it. This will keep us alive for the turn, that's it. But he's going to attack with a creature. Well, actually, no, it doesn't blight. That's not permanent. Yeah, get lifelink. Makes sense. I cannot conceive of a way that he mills himself for these last 11 cards. There's the Slumbering Walker. I guess if we get a loop going and he doesn't realize it with Everstrike's Gift, we chump with a 2-power creature. We blight Slumbering Walker, and then we remove the counter at our end step to get him. We just need him to not have anything. For that block to make sense. Boo! I mean, it's a highly suspicious attack because he has Thought Weft Imbuer. But we can't just cast Keep Out. I don't think. Timid Shield Bear. 4, 7, 8. Mana value to or less, so we cannot protect that. Okay, smart. He realizes. The only way he loses is to mill. 3, 6, 13, 16, 21. The only thing we're blowing up is the Elm. We'll keep out. We should have done this pre-combat. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. I think that's going to be it. We were slowly bled dry. We got him down to 8 cards in deck. He just needs to swing out here. And he knows to not draw cards. Makes sense. This here. Put these here. 3, 6, and then we need to chump. We can't actually double block, right? We could have double blocked. No, he's at 47 life. Okay. That's going to be all she wrote. Let's get an attack in and concede. So no 7-0 for us. Let's get right back in there. Play our best. Oh, ready. The space whale is potentially our final boss. Mulligan. This is a mulligan. This is a keep. He's got a gold meadow nomad of his own. Unfortunately, he is on the play, so Ajani is going to be a bit harder to play out. Alright, sure. What do you have? Are you just coward checking? He is. Keep out doesn't necessarily do anything. If he has a 2-mana play next turn and can drop Gold Meadow Nomad all the same, and we don't actually slow down his board by playing it. So we'll save keep out for maybe the Surly Farrier, if that's what he taps to either attack or to pump up Gold Meadow Nomad. I really hope he does. I want to clear the way for Ajani. Might as well stop the damage, right? Bridget, yikes. Okay, well, we'll make a 1-1 of our own.
Your friendship is what makes you strong.
I don't think we kill his Gold Meadow Nomad.
Side by side we fight.
But Bridget is going to be hard to beat turn 3 if he can transform, make 1/1s for 1 mana, essentially. He's going to be able to add a bunch of mana as well if he transforms. Spend 1, but then he'll get 3 back. Is it other creatures or just creatures? Other creatures. Spend 1, get 2 back. So I'll be positive 1 mana this first time. Oh, he doesn't transform actually. Wow. Alright, I mean, I'm going to try and block Bridget. He thought about this a long time, so if he had something, I would hope it'd be a more obvious attack to him. Okay, Personify. Still scary. He adds 2 1/1s.
Your heart.
Knocks Ajani down to 3. Bridget doesn't end up tapped. So let's play the Bristlebane Outrider, make a 1/1.
Thank you for your aid.
Okay, he's really noodling again. He's got 5 mana to spend from Bridget alone, so he's got 8 mana. He should be able to play out both cards from his hand. He's maybe thinking about pumping with Timid Shieldbearer. Ooh, but he's done it pre-combat. So we know what his attacks are going to look like, unless he's got another combat trick in hand. Or plays removal. And Bridget is stupid. Alright, let's block Timid Shieldbearer here. This and this can go on. Is a Kithkin more valuable or a shapeshifter? I'll be able to bring this back. Everything's going to Ajani, right? So we'll kill this. If we chump this, Ajani still dies. So to keep Ajani alive, we would need to chump. We would kill one less creature, and one more creature if ours would die. We get one creature back. Slumbering Walker can bring a creature back. And the Shield Bearer is dead. He gets to vomit out cards, though. He maybe doesn't have anything. Triple chump here to keep Ajani alive. I don't think... Oh, this didn't make sense. This didn't make sense. We're chumping and Ajani's still dying. We just panicked because we were running out of time. Yikes. Okay, yeah. We lose this game because of misplay. I think we either let Ajani die or we triple chump to get a 1/1 creature back. What we didn't make sense. Okay, we're running out of brain juice tonight. I can feel it. Let's do this. If we get another land, we're bringing back Timid Shieldbearer anyways. Creature did join the battlefield this turn, so he draws a card off that. That's pretty sweet for him. Yes, absolutely. This game would be a lot closer had we played correctly, but that's what happens when you think too hard. Run out of time. And we should know better than to play this late at night. Well, I've never seen this water horse before. I wonder if this is a new pet. Oh, what's he doing? This is disturbing. His eyes go crazy. Normally there's a cooldown, like if you click the Uga one that throws a firework, it takes a long time to take the firework out, lights it, throws it, it explodes, he reacts. And then once all of that is done, and there's a cooldown, you can click it again. But this guy, as soon as you click, look at him go. Okay, well, I think what we do is 3, 6. We attack with these guys. If he blocks 1, 2, 3, 6, and we pump, then we're still fine. We just need this to be a brick. We can still win despite our misplay. Ooh, that's going to be hard to deal with. He eats that. Ooh, trades with that. And is going to trade a 2-2 or a 1-1 for a walker. That is the opposite of bricking. Well, I guess you can't, when we pump, kill Soulbrain Walker by just blocking with a 2-2 alongside the champion. So we'll pump. Yes. I mean, we made a big old mistake as well in our blocks, so whoa, Kinsbale Aspirant. Would have loved to have this in one of our Kithkin decks. This thing's stupid. 1 mana 2-1 that, like, you're gonna play a creature or 2 or 3 almost every turn. So it's gonna attack a lot as a 3-2 or 4-3. And it's a 1 mana investment, that's wild. Okay, what do we think of Pitiless Fist? To kill his champion. Do we do this with our Bristlebane Outrider? Or do we kill... Let's kill his Bridget. Hmm. He could eat our shield bearer. Nah, no attacks. But he's gonna get back the gold meadow, which represents another body. So I'm thinking we can blight our Slumbering Walker to exile champion, and then we get back a power 2 or less creature from the graveyard, but we give him value off that. Essentially, because he gets the gold meadow back in hand, he can play that. It's a little chump blocker, and when it dies, it's another chump blocker. Alright, Down Guard is going to make this Brisbane Outrider even more of a problem. He can block with Kinsbale Aspirant. Slumbering Walker can attack as well. Right? So at least this is attacking. This is probably attacking. Okay, yeah, we bring back our shield bearer, and I think that's more valuable than his stinky old gold meadow nomad. Two twos bigger than his 1/2. He does get to replay it again, but it also removes the counter from Down Guard, and it allows us to pump our team, making the Down Guard threaten lethal, and then any other 2 creatures or Walker lethal. I mean, Walker's already lethal. One, two, three. Just want to kill him, right? So he's dead like this. We pump and he's dead. I don't know if he realizes that. Hooray! We did it. We trophied. We blocked horribly when we had our own Ajani, but the opponent had a bad series of blocks as well. We were able to claw our way back in there. So some real challenging matches, especially with how late at night it is, how our brain's working. Good games. Grab the gems and we will go.